Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You're watching As Told by Indy, and I'm Indy. Welcome to today's mid-month budget check-in. Before we get into all of the good things and all the numbers, please be sure to thumbs up this video. It helps me out a lot. Please comment, subscribe, and all of the good things, and I hope you like it. Okay, let's get into the budget. Hey y'all. All right, let's hop right into it. So, for today's budget, we are going to look into the middle of November. So for me, a lot of my bills are paid with like my first check or what have you. So home is already paid for, which is taken care, like my home category, which is taken care of. Everything is paid with the exception of my phone bill. So that'll be taken out in a couple days. So that's great. So I only have 140 and 20 cents coming out of this category. So that's great. Everything else has been paid. Right. Moving on to our transportation. I've been gone, so that's been a great thing. But the auto insurance obviously was paid with my first check, so that was great. And as you can see, there was actually a difference of 9 cents. So I don't know what happened this month, but I didn't have to pay 9 cents. So I only paid 120 and 13 cents. And then fuel, I've allotted for $125 and I've only spent 50. So I do have $75 left in this category to spend. Alrighty. And finally, registration and license. I'm putting $50 towards that, which I need to get out in cash so I can cash stuff it. So in total of transportation, I've budgeted $295.22, and I've spent $170.13. Alrighty, so moving on to daily living. So for groceries, once again, I've been gone, guys. I've been gone. So this $300 is actually allotted for the rest of November, and I think I should be good to go with that. So I'll go grocery shopping, and I'll probably film it so I can show you guys how I film or show you guys the things that I grab. Being on a single income, no kids budget, I'll show you guys how I shop. All right, clothing. I allotted $100 and I didn't use it, so it's actually going to be 0.00 as of right now. I don't foresee myself going shopping for any other reason. Even like Thanksgiving and stuff like that, I'm going to wear something I already have in my closet, so we're good to go there. And then salon/barber, I ended up actually only spending $50 because I actually ended up twisting my hair, as you can see, myself. So that was great. And I actually posted it in my shorts the other day. So I only spent like $50. So that was great because I got to basically keep 100 of those dollars. Alrighty. So as you can see in this category, it is $50 that is spent. So it's a difference of 500 in my daily living. All right, y'all, let's go to entertainment, which for me is mostly subscriptions. So in total, my subscriptions are $31.14. And I've already spent $25.24. I only have my Netflix that's yet to come out. I put it for the 5th, but I actually changed my date to like the 24th because that was when I signed up for Netflix. And by the way, guys, if you're wondering how my subscriptions are so low, I get the version with commercials, guys. Me personally, I don't mind commercials. Like I don't mind them. So though for me, it was a happy medium of like, okay, if I'm going to keep my entertainment, then I'm going to have to get the lowest tier possible because in the season of my life, because I'm paying off debt, all of those coins matter. So I have the version of Hulu and Netflix with the commercials. So the commercial version is $7.99 in Hulu, and the commercial version for Netflix is $6.99. So you guys never know. Like, look at your subscription, and if you can stand commercials, maybe like one or two 45-second commercials, then I would recommend getting it. So it's not the worst thing ever. Alrighty, so Netflix should be coming out in a couple days, or actually about a week or so. So that should be cool. Alrighty, in terms of miscellaneous, I have a Mommy and Me cruise coming up that my mother and I are going on. So I'm putting the total here, but I'll actually end up paying for it more than likely in full. But I do think that this total is wrong, you guys. I need to look this up because there was a cruise deal that I think I'm about to take advantage of. So I might get $300. I think it's $200 or $300 off of this, but I'll keep you guys posted on how much the cruise actually cost me. And finally, for work trips, don't have any work trips or anything, so nothing to do there. And then for food, I've budgeted $125, and that won't be done until I finish up my work trip. That is in the coming weeks. So stay tuned for that as we do our budget closeout in the next couple weeks. Finally, it is our favorite category to talk about, you guys, the debt category. If you guys don't already know, or if you've been following me for a while, I'm on a debt-free journey. I am almost there, you guys. I only have student loans to pay off, which is like great. And then my Capital One, which I do occasionally use, so I am totally guilty of that. So these, and I pay them off in full. So these need to be paid with this upcoming check for me this week, and then I've already paid off a part of my student loan payment number one for my private student loans, that is. And then for my federal student loans, I've got 41911 coming out super, super soon. And that's actually due on the 20th. So my bills are my student loans are due on the 20th for the federal student loans. So that's a thing. And then I'm going to put actually today's date for the credit card bills because I'm actually going to go ahead and pay them today. So we should be good to go there. Cool. All right. So let's do a quick little recap. So once again, my remaining bills for the rest of the month that needs to be paid are going to be my phone bill over here in category number one, which is my home category. From category two, nothing. From category three, nothing. That's just my daily living, so that's technically under my sinking funds. Under entertainment, there's one more bill, which is my Netflix account over here that needs to get paid. And then my miscellaneous, that I don't classify that as a bill, but that will come out eventually in the next coming weeks. Work trips is nothing. And then the rest of my bills, as you can see, are all debt. So I've got 51223 coming out. I've got 41911. I've got 501 and 37 cents. And I've got 162 and 16 cents. So in total, I'm going to have, let me see here. I'm going to have 1594 and 87 cents come out of the account coming super, super soon in the coming days with this paycheck that I'll have. So this is how we're looking so far, you guys. And again, I like to be super transparent with you all because I feel like in a financial journey, I am a very like practical person in terms of like I need to see it like written down on paper for it to make sense. And I make content so that you all can see right here what it looks like for somebody like me who's single income and no kiddos, and what it looks like when you make sure to like keep your things organized and keep your bills coming in, especially as the bills are coming due and as we got to do this thing called adulting. So didn't want to make this video super long, especially because my budget closeouts and my beginning budget monthly openings are longer. So this mid-month budget check-in, there we go, it's just a quick little reminder of what is due for me that's coming up. And I definitely encourage you to do the same thing. Just make sure you're getting in that practice of looking at your budget, looking at your bills that are due, looking at your bank account statements, and seeing where it is your money's going to, because that's super, super, super important, you guys. Like, your money habits are actually not this big grandiose thing. They're actually the little decisions that you're making that make up to your money and financial habits. So I encourage you to check out my template for the personal monthly budget planner. I will link it below in the description box. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm not a financial expert, but I'm just a person who wants to get it right with money, and I'm trying. And as I'm trying, I want to encourage you all to try. And I would love this to be an open conversation about how we can get better and manage ourselves, manage our money, manage our time better, and organize all parts of our life. All right, y'all. Until next time, peace.